Welcome back, everybody, to another Modular Nerds playthrough. I am Lennox.
And I am Mimir.
As you can see, we're back at it with Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Just Mimir posing on the bridge here, blocking traffic.
Yeah, just kind of checking out the scenery and poking people and seeing what else I can do. Chucking grenades on accident out in the distance.
We were having fun exploring the options here. He accidentally pulled out his gun and for a moment was like, oh no, I'm going to get a 1-star rating. The cops are going to be after me. Oh, no.
You can zoom in on this and
Yeah.
check it out from a distance.
Got a rangefinder on the rifle, too, on the scope. Look at that.
Just scope somebody out in their hotel room. Just
Yeah, don't be alarmed with the man with the sniper rifle looking into your hotel room, everybody.
I mean, I am a commander after all.
Like that gives you an excuse.
5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
Yeah,
Yep.
What are you?
What are you? But yeah, no, that's the downside because it's like they don't really control them and they don't really do anything to them. So it's like they just let them do whatever they want. So that woman has apparently had her office rearranged like 5 times. Like it takes out a wall, comes in the next day, puts in a different wall in a different place, and she's just like, "I'd like my office, please." And the keeper just doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're the secret masterminds behind everything.
You say so. That's the rapid travel area.
Yeah, I should go to... Where was it I was trying to get to?
You're actually right out in front of somewhere interesting right now.
Yeah, but wasn't I supposed to go speak to somebody?
The Citadel Tower, yeah.
Yeah. So that's... We're gonna go progress that.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get a little bit more story. I mean, we've been kind of running around, just kind of futzing with things.
Well,
so
yeah, and this skips the elevator ride too. But yeah, behind you. I'll tell you right now, elevators are a staple of the first Mass Effect game. Just getting in an elevator and just having a conversation with your buddies. You can have it when you leave. You don't need to go down to the first floor now. You were just where you needed to be.
Oh, well, that green mark means elevator.
Yeah, that was the elevator you just stepped into. Now you're up in the
yeah.
on the
When I was
tower.
looking at the mini map, and it looks like that was like hey, go here.
No,
That's the only thing on my mini map.
Yeah,
so-
no, sorry, that's the transit thing. You're gonna look for like little
hiding
orange
something.
X's.
Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council. Don't be
He got up here
ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Turn in your badge and your gun.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Okay, what'd
Come
you
across
find?
anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
I like you.
Yeah.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
You're right. You're my homeboy. We're gonna become best friends.
Already, yeah. I'm guessing you already. Okay, yeah. Not the game's been out long enough. Probably some stuff has become spoiler.
Honestly, I know that I can get like someone who looks like that on my team. I'm guessing it's him. But I just think he's cool because of that little interaction that we just had.
Yeah,
So-
he actually is a cool character, and you will run into him later. That's as much as I'll say. Yeah, look at this dude just chilling. You can also talk to your companions in new environments, and they'll like this, and they'll have stuff to say.
Yeah.
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
Shut up.
We sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the council. Think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance.
Probably.
Yeah, it's all a mind game.
Shut up, Ashley.
Miss, I can't tell the human or the aliens from the animals.
I thought I could talk to her. Oh, it said the transit thing.
Yeah.
Are you just sleeping? Just chilling?
Just hey, the keepers are mysterious creatures. Don't bother them.
Poke.
It disintegrates. It blows up.
If I accidentally shoot Ashley, I can just blame it on trying to shoot.
Go on, shoot
Keeper.
her in the shoulder. Do it.
No.
No, do it. Come
No.
on. Yeah, I'm being serious.
I
Do it.
know nothing will happen.
Yeah, you'll flare her connect barriers.
Doesn't even let me like aim at him.
Yeah, you can't aim at actual people, unfortunately.
Yeah. Assassination attempt.
Maybe you throw a grenade. Maybe we'll see what happens.
I should probably put this away. Huh?
As you walk up
Hearing's
to the
already
heads
started.
of
Come on.
government. Yes.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've
Yeah.
read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me.
Yeah, but are they false?
And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard.
Not what you say, it's what
One
you
who
can
let
prove.
the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret.
Ooh,
The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
got him.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me.
Sure.
I read the Eden Prime report. I was
Aww.
unimpressed.
Aww.
What can you expect from a human?
From a human.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about
Your
his race.
species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
Know your place.
No right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
What are you gonna do?
You
I'll
can't
find the
hide
proof.
behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision.
Anderson.
It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now?
Yeah.
How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
What's the point? No, but you won't see the truth. How do you want to handle it?
Sure.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Ooh. He
The
ain't for it.
Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth.
For now.
Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Man.
For now.
Man.
I don't know. Maybe
Just
that could
jump
went,
off the edge.
Maybe that could have went a different way, but
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race.
Anderson's worked up.
Every colony
Yeah.
we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Got you,
Tell me
man.
about this history between you and Saren.
I worked
Yeah,
with him
give
on
me
a mission
information.
a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Okay.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We
Got
need
that
to
00
find
rating.
some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
yeah.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Oh.
And he could be useful.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
It is a big station.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't
You
have
won't,
to.
but I will.
I don't want
Yeah.
the Council using
That's
your
what-
past
that's what you have
history with
subordinates
Saren
for,
as
Captain.
an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Yep. Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, this,
I'll take care of it.
I need to
Gonna
take
stand
care
up
of
for the
some
captain?
business. Captain,
No.
meet me in
Man!
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
Shadow Broker.
An
The
information
Shadow
dealer.
Broker.
Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder.
That's fun.
I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
So, hey,
The Shadow Broker.
the Shadow Broker.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes.
Right.
They take care of problems the Council can't.
Bunch
It's
of
not
solid
easy
snake
preserving
types.
peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Uh-huh.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates.
Hey, we vet these
But
guys.
when something does go wrong,
Yeah, okay.
there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Oh.
And all that's legal?
So what if that happened here? Just kidding.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council.
Everybody's their own
Sometimes they're
protagonist.
sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
So how do they
decide who
choose?
becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join.
Well, no shit.
There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you.
I don't think that's strictly true, though.
They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What do you mean?
So I was thinking about that, and just something that later another character will talk about. I think that there's like programs where like they
should
pool
go.
candidates
Good
for
luck,
the
Shepard.
Spectres,
I'll
and
be
that
over in the ambassador's
applicants
office
can
if
then
you
be
need anything
chosen
else.
from that pool. Like I think the Turians specifically have a group that they put together that's like, hey, look, we're training the shit out of these super awesome dudes, and we're giving them extra equipment and gear and stuff. Maybe one of them could be a Spectre, and the Council's like, I don't know, maybe we'll have a look.
Well,
So they're not being trained to be Spectres; they're trained to be applicants.
yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense, you know, because
Yeah.
technically I'm getting my training and everything, and I'm being watched by them. I'm, you know, not necessarily like applying, but they're taking an interest. Which, I mean, if you have a group of soldiers that you want one of them to,
The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are
Hold
making
on.
a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their
Oh.
coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
Those
You
Hanar.
just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
You don't like them because you're a racist.
but so like I was saying, that it seems like they would want to get like, you know, a group of soldiers trained up and ready and everything, so that way they can start getting noticed by the council. So in a way, they are, I mean, if they're born into it, they're trained up to be like potential candidates.
That actually makes sense, and it does go along with how I think like the real implication of how that would work. Like it wouldn't be practical for them to comb every branch of every military to look for applicants. Instead, it would make more sense to go to like one of the Joint Chiefs or like say like the head of the Air Force and be like, hey, you got some parajumper guys who might make good candidates for this super cool program I got, or pararescue guys? And he's like, yeah, I got a short list right here. And it's like a list of like 50 or 100 guys, and then, you know, then they can just run down that list to be like, well, maybe I want to pick one of these guys.
Yeah, so
and maybe they can find dudes, you know, air quotes here, out in the wild. But it's more practical to have like a short list on hand, and then pooling your candidates like that also makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you have like somebody who does something like pretty great,
like Shepard,
you know, like they're on just a regular mission or whatever.
Elevator conversations.
Yeah.
It's only natural they'd take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
You can choose sometimes to skip those conversations, like if they start repeating. That was a pretty unique one. Later on, if like they're just repeating dialogue, you can be like, both of you, shut up, and just ride the elevator in awkward silence. But yeah, no, to me that also, yeah, like I said, it makes sense to have like a limited pool of candidates that you draw from that you'd recommend. Like, it's not like, hey, search the entire United States Navy for a guy who you want to train to be a SEAL. It's like, no, we have a candidate pool we'll look at.
What's it doing?
Please do not.
Do you think it's an alien, Ashley?
No, she clearly said it was a bug thing.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures.
Mm-hmm.
Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel.
What's up, I'm Jeff.
You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the
He's like
Citadel.
smoking a cigarette with one of his hands.
Do not interfere with them in any way.
Just turns over and is like, I can talk for myself, right?
Essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel.
In this case, however, they cannot. Keepers don't talk to anyone.
Penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Yeah, so hands off.
I don't really care.
That's all for now.
Thank you.
Look at that big old monument.
Have a
Can you examine the
Please
Keepers?
do not disturb the Keepers.
This isn't like a...
Please do not disturb.
It's not like a she'll snap eventually and say different dialogue.
Damn
I'm letting you know right now. It's a computer program. It can repeat the same lines over and over if it has to.
You knew me too well.
I knew exactly what you were going for. I tried the same thing. It doesn't do it.
I was like, I'm going to sit there and keep examining until somebody comes and arrests me.
until Avina's like, you know what? Fine, keep touching it. I don't care. Whoa. What's going on over there?
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
Oh.
This one is
Hey, Ashley, why do you think this cop is arguing with an animal?
Word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
Oh.
Do you desire
Ooh.
to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's the problem?
What's going on here?
Yeah.
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
He's a street preacher, and the cop doesn't want him preaching here.
Yeah, but is there a reason?
Legality of preaching?
Well, first of all, tell me what you are.
Enkindlers.
This
Your
is a
people know
Hanover.
them as the Protheans. They are the
religion.
true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
What's the legality?
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Okay, well, hold on.
That's a fine line right there.
Yeah, because if somebody was just like, hey, my God believes this.
I'm just saying the truth.
Yeah. Okay, well, then technically you're preaching what your beliefs are.
No, man.
Which I think, you know what, it should be fine. Preach whatever you want to preach.
But what if I say it's the truth?
Well, that's the point I'm getting at.
Yeah, but it's
not the truth. It's you're preaching.
These people got to hear the truth.
It's you're preaching.
No, I understand exactly. I'm just messing
No,
with
I
you.
know.
Yeah, that it's it's a thing.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the
buy
permit?
just file the paperwork, man.
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed.
The man's trying to keep me down with paperwork.
Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious
Yeah,
freedom.
there's also a fee to pay or whatever.
And you know what? I kind of agree. Like, you should be able to preach what you want to preach openly.
Well, maybe you want to talk to the cop and before you make any decisions.
Well,
I mean,
let me see what I
Let
can
me
do.
talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Yeah, just let people do what they want. Anarchy reigns.
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Yeah, what are the rules?
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
You can preach almost anywhere you want, but there are some areas where we don't want you to do it in.
Which, okay, to be fair, if you're sitting in a movie theater and someone's in there talking about their religion, you're like, man, I just want to watch the movie. I get asking them to go do that outside.
Right, and also we're basically in the heart of government right now, where it's just like, hey, look, I got to carry these documents over to the other alien embassy, and then there's like there's preachers stirring up a crowd right outside my door, and I'm just like, damn it, do I really have to walk through this crowd to get there right now?
I mean, if this is considered a public place, I don't see the problem.
I am very open to free speech, but I'm also like, hey, let's be reasonable here. There are certain areas where we don't want it, and the Presidium is fairly public. You know, I don't know. The idea of who has what exact rights is I'm not sure exactly written down.
Evangelical permits.
Pretty egalitarian, but I don't think there's like a constitution we're talking about here.
Weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe.
Weeds out undesirables.
It's too important to become a battle.
Yeah, they're going to ask you, what are you
religious
going to
war.
preach? And if you're preaching, we should, eat all the humans. They're going to be like, okay, well, you clearly can't go yelling that outside the human embassy. Again, time and a place for a lot of this stuff.
Okay, so this isn't.
That's not telling him. You're asking.
Yes.
Why don't you arrest it?
Arrest the Hanar.
Arrest the damn
arrest
thing.
the jelly, but my superior has
The
requested
jelly.
that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
Okay, so
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
maybe if you stop calling him
Has
the
CSEC
jelly, he'll be more
officer been
cooperative.
assuaged?
Oh? This isn't the way. You're breaking the law, breaking the law.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays.
The Enkindlers of the Protheans.
This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Ooh, okay, so here's the menu. You don't have enough charm or intimidate to unlock those dialogue options, but you have the option to buy your way out of this quest.
Yeah.
Or you can just come back later and solve it.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
I think I'll be back.
This one will continue to spread its message.
Okay, because the way I see it is, I don't think that it's unreasonable to be like, hey, could you maybe do that over there?
It's like, hey man, people are trying to work. It's like, we're not telling you can't you can't say what you want, but we're telling you that people are trying to work here, and we have an area set aside for this stuff. Could you please just follow the rules? Like,
Well, and not even. Okay, I'll say not even if it was a rule, just like as an act of consideration to others around you. That, you know what? How about you set up over there, where people can go over to you if they would like to hear, instead of trying to force what you believe onto the others around you by making them listen to what you have to say. There's not a problem with what you want to say. You can say whatever you want to say, but can you also be considerate that other people have other things going on, and it may not be the best place for you to do so? Could you step to the side and give these people their own peace of mind and just say, hey, I'm over here preaching about this if any of you would like to hear. And then you go over there and preach about it all you want. I don't think there's a problem with that at all. I don't think there's a problem in asking somebody to do that.
You more or less took the words right out of my mouth. That's basically what I was going to say, too. It's like, there's nothing unreasonable about that. Like, I said, one, yeah, it's the law. Two, it's also, you know, it's a bad face for the cause that you're trying to preach for. Like, he's trying to preach about tolerance and doing the right thing and everything, and it's like, is this really what the Enkindlers would stand for, man? Is this really what you think people want to hear? Just you yelling at a street corner where you're not supposed to be?
Yeah, because, I mean, that's one of the things that bothers me, like, nowadays, whether, and I'll say this right now, whether it's left wing or right wing or whatever, down the middle, I don't care. If you are sitting there trying to shout your beliefs over people or, like, disrupting everybody else, I think that's a problem. I don't think that you should be silenced. I don't think that there should be any reason why you shouldn't be able to say what you want to say, but you should also have the decency of the others around you and the courtesy of the others around you to maybe just put up a few signs or just mention to a few people, hey, over here at this time we're going to be talking about this. If you want to hear about it, you're welcome to join. There's no problem with that whatsoever. I would not have a problem with somebody standing on the corner, handing out flyers, being like, here you go, like, we're going to be talking about, you know, the flying spaghetti monster, if you'd like to come listen. Okay, well, that might not be for me, but, you know, maybe I'll pass it along to other people who I think might be interested, and I'll continue on my way. Thank you for not shouting it at me.
And this and there we go. We just brushed on one of the reasons I like Mass Effect. It gets you into conversations like this, and it makes you think about stuff like that. I do appreciate it, because now Mimir is forced to confront how he feels about street preaching.
And you know what? Like, yes, my name is Mimir, okay, and
it's his username, guys. Relax.
Well,
if anybody who thinks more of it, it's his username.
Yeah, but so anyway, I don't want to say that I'm Christian, because I'm not necessarily Christian.
In light of the recent
but
attack on Eden
it's
Prime, many colonial investors
I have a
are
weird
selling
thing
their
with
support
religion.
for future
But
projects.
yeah,
Proponents of expanded human
we can get into that another time.
insist that Eden Prime
Right here,
is
we
an
got
isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply.
Yep.
Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Yeah, and like that, investors are losing confidence in colonies. So it's harder to bring the money out to the colonies.
I don't know if I was supposed to go this way or not, but
you picked an elevator and you took a ride.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
Ooh.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
What up, cops?
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
Oh, they're
Hey,
on that
guy,
thing.
they're looking for you.
Hey, everybody, these cops are looking for someone.
What you doing?
Like he's gonna tell you. Hey, I'm working here. I'd be so afraid that door would open if I was leaning against it.
Does this just go back up?
That goes to the wards. The other area. This is a different area.
So, where the hell am I supposed to be going?
So you can go down to Cora's Den, which is where they told you to meet Harkin. And
Yeah,
then
that's
Harkin
what I'm
will
trying to
take- yeah.
find. Where's that at?
The wards. That's in the wards. Also, later on, if you want to, you can stop by the Seasick Academy. There is something else going on there that you might be interested in.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed.
This is a recurring issue, you
excavation
see.
team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
We're trying to reach a sort of consensus about how we're dealing with the Hanar now.
Hell no, we won't go.
Hell no, we won't go. Hey, these Solarians have got to go. Hey, you want to check out your squad real quick? I think you get some upgrade points to spend, it looks like.
Oh, I do.
You have 6 points to spend.
Maybe I should go back and,
You've maxed out charm for now.
a little bit of intimidation.
2 more points and you unlock the sniper benefits tree. There you go.
And I got enough to put into the sniper one.
Good job.
Alright, and then, let's see.
I think that was damage up by 8% and 14% increase in cooldown time, or accuracy, maybe. So, yeah, also the lower abilities that you see down there are like their base stats for like their class. Like Sentinel is broad, First Aid is pretty self-explanatory, Decryption for deciphering stuff, and then those top 4 abilities are his main combat biotic abilities.
Yeah.
Just rounding him out, making him a jack of all trades.
Well,
increases pistol damage and accuracy though when you up that.
Yeah.
I like maxing out the lower stat earlier on too, just because it just gives them nice broad upgrades. It gives me more time later to also decide like what I want for them to have like later on. Hey, Ashley's got shield boost now.
Nice.
So Ashley's a soldier, and that ability that you just glossed over, adrenaline boost, that's one of my favorite abilities, especially in Mass Effect 2 and 3 when you play the soldier class. It's the slowdown time effect is like the adrenaline rush, where it's like, oh, the world has slowed down, time to line up my shots. It's a great ability. It's not quite time stop, but it's close enough for me to love it.
Alright, I think that's good. I think we're just about at time here, folks. So, we walked through. We did a little bit of talking to people. We talked to the council.
Yeah, we talked to the council. We got really into it, dealing with a street preacher. By far the highlight of the episode.
Yeah, so let us know what you guys think, and let us know what you think about the street preaching.
Yeah, you guys cool with the jelly being allowed to say what it wants?
Yeah, well, maybe let's not call them that. That seems a little harsh.
How can I be wrong for calling him that? The cop called him that.
As we all know, the police never do anything wrong.
No. Police officers never do anything wrong. Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. You make sure you check back in and see how we're progressing on the next episode. I totally lost my train of thought. Had to fix it there somehow, but yeah, let us know what you guys think, and we will see you in the next one.
Peace.